everybody knows about the classic board game Monopoly, but what if we turned it into a roguelike? RentPoly is exactly that, an awesome new roguelike where we are a landlord and we have to make a certain amount of money within 5 years. And I'm not gonna lie, this game kind of turned me into a psychopath because all I started caring about was profits and making sure the rent was being paid on time. So will becoming an evil landlord get me a W in RentPoly? Let's find out. So we are the investor. We have an extra turn and more starting credits, and we are gonna just jump into it here on the base map. We played the tutorial offline. Don't worry, I won't make you guys sit through a tutorial. So this is the board, and there's tenants, and if there are buildings on a space, then they will have to pay rent, right? And we could get blueprints and stuff. So we're gonna just go ahead and move, and we got some money here. And we need $200 before spring ends here. So I guess we're gonna just keep moving. And the season's already over. We got 14 currency, and this is where we get to do roguelike-y things. So we can either buy blueprints to build new things on the tiles, or we could buy effectively relics or tools, I think they're called in this. So when a property is built, the tile gains 2 base tenants. Or when the dice value is max value, player's tile gains okay, let's do this. When property is built, the tile gains 2 base. That seems to be a good starting out. And what is this? A campsite. When this property is built, this tile gains 50 base rent and 2 base tenants for each empty tile slot on the adjacent tiles. A fruit shop. When rent is collected on this tile, lose 200 rent. If this property's rent is 0, destroy it and get credits. Or an igloo. When the player lands on this tile, the tile gains base rent equal to the rent of this property. So, and we do, now there are empty spaces already that we can build on. If we do need more, we can develop random tile slots. Let's go ahead and buy a campsite and sure, an igloo, and I'll restock here. Still have a lot of money. Blueprints in the shop gain 100 rent per shop restocks, or when anyone passes a tile, it also counts as passing on adjacent. Or an eco house. This property has 1 more tenant for each empty tile slot on the board. Actually, that would be really good early on. And when a player lands on this tile, the tile's tenant type properties gain 1 tenant. So if they share a tag, okay, sure. Let's get a beach house. Sweet. Okay, so exit shop. We're in year 1 of 5 is what I'm covering. There's 5 years. And now we're in summer, and we need 400 by the end of summer here. There's a chest over there. So we can build on what we are here. So let's go ahead. So this is a residential. Okay. So let's go ahead and do this property has 1 more tenant for each empty tile slot on the board. We have a lot of those, right? So that's there's a lot of tenants here. So we're gonna just now move. And then that's earning money, but I can't get the money unless I land on it. Now we can re-roll. It's always gonna tell us what we land on, and we can re-roll if we need to. So a 6 would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm actually landing exactly where I need to. Before though, we'll go ahead and build. When this property is built, this tile gains 50 base rent and 2 base tenants for each empty tile slot on this and adjacent tiles. Okay, so we'll build that. We want more empty spaces here, but that's good for now. We'll go ahead and move the 6. We'll cash in. We have already earned it. And I guess if you earn enough money fast enough, it auto finishes the season, is my assumption here. Yeah, there is a streamer character that we can unlock for playing this game a bunch. Also, I was given a free copy of this game. Always like staying transparent for y'all. I just love quirky roguelikes, and a Monopoly roguelike seemed interesting. So, okay, player's tile gains 40 base rent each turn. All properties have 100 more rent and 2 more tenants. That seems pretty good. Don't know how a yellow crystal does that, but okay. And this has a gold stamp. So I guess there's stamps like Balatro, or Balatro, however you pronounce it. So this, when a player lands on this tile, we're just getting a credit. When a player re-rolls, this property's tenants appear. Okay. And I think we're going to develop random tile slots. Very happy that it was there. Let's do another one. Okay. Because we have a lot of things based off of empty tile slots. So now we're in autumn. We need 1,000. There is so much money to be made on this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, so it tells me where I'm going to land. I've been getting really lucky here. So nothing to build here. That's fine. We'll move. I already did it. Wait. I'm too OP, you guys. Okay. Sure. We already won. Okay. When a player lands on a tile with an empty tile slot, this property's tenants appear. Yes, I think we're going to try to do empty tiles, at least early game. So let's develop more random slots. There we go. Okay, so now we're in winter and we have to choose a negative. Double the quota or only 50% of 10. Okay, we'll double the quota. That's no problem to me. Look how much money I can get here. Okay, nothing to build here. Sure, we will move. And there's money to be found. So how many turns do I get? Overall. I don't know. That's the money on it. That's the value. I can toggle some things like tenants, but okay. So we want to probably build something here. Let's go ahead. It's the 7 hourglass, I think. Oh, probably 7 turns. Yeah, we've been destroying probably. I think you're right. Okay. When player lands on this, no, where's the empty one? Yeah, when a player lands on a tile with an empty tile slot, this property's tenants appear. Because anytime we go and land on a space, the tenants disappear. So, sure. And then, sure, I don't need to land. Move. Yeah, okay, there we go. That's definitely it. Yeah, we have 6 turns. Look at all of this money over here. I can build 2 things here. When a player re-rolls, this property's tenants appear. We'll build that. This is a commercial. And then when a player lands on this tile, the tile gains base rent equal to the rent of this property. Sure. We got an igloo right next to the laundromat, as one does. And honestly, I'm going to re-roll. I'm going to re-roll again. We have a limited amount of re-rolls. Sure, I'll land there. Oh my gosh. And then okay, beach house. When a player lands on this tile, the tile tenant type properties gain 1 tenant. Okay, sure. We're definitely going to want to build a bunch of residentials on this space if we can. Okay, 2. I'm going to re-roll. 3. Sure. No. I'm going to re-roll again. 6, whatever. Okay. Here's 100. 3, let's re-roll. No, 6. Actually, I could get something here. I'll do that. We're almost out of re-rolls. Oh my gosh, look at how much money is over here. Let's re-roll. Rip. Uh-oh. Oh my gosh, I just need to get a good roll. I have no more re-rolls. Okay. I can land there, but we got tenants. Look at how much money. I just, uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think we're going to lose. Are we already going to lose? No! Oh my God, we already lost. Okay, this is actually kind of addicting. Okay. This is cool. I actually really like this. Okay. Yeah, welcome everybody. Oh yeah, these are all the characters, by the way, that you can unlock. That's the streamer. Okay. And there's other cities too, and difficulties. Okay. Also, tags. You can start with different tags. That's interesting. We'll keep it on random. I think is that what was the default? Yeah, whatever. Okay. We're gonna win this here. And tools are like relics in roguelikes or whatever. Okay. So first season's done. So these tools that we could buy, when food is consumed, get rerolls, which foods are like potions, single uses. Landlord invitation. All properties have more tenants. Honestly, that could be good. When a player lands on this tile, rent type blueprints in hand, gain 100 rent. That is interesting. When a player re-rolls, okay, maybe we do a re-roll build because we have the laundromat again. When a player re-rolls, this property's tenants appear. But I'm now realizing something. There's no rent. No one is paying rent via a laundromat. So if I add tenants to an empty board, that does nothing for me, right? Unless they are somewhere to pay rent. When a player lands on a tile with an empty tile slot, this property's tenants appear on the... I need rent. That's what I need. I'm gonna restock here, actually. When a player lands on this, so there is rent here, at least at the bakery, apparently, because we're probably charging the person that owns the bakery. When a player lands on this tile, get 2 rerolls. Oh, okay, big apartment building. This property counts as all tag types. Oh, but there's no inherent rent on it? There's no rent on an apartment? Interesting. All properties have 100 more rent and 2 tenants. Oh. Let's buy the apartment. And let's buy the bakery. And I guess I'll try this. When a player lands on this tile, rent type blueprints in hand gain 100 rent. And we will develop a random tile slot. Okay. Rent-free apartment. Sign me up. I know, right? Okay, we're gonna land there. Okay, so I do think there's inherently 100 rent on every tile, to be fair. So I think we're going to immediately put the clothing shop down because we want to land on this to up the value of this bakery, right? So we will reroll, move. Oh. Okay. Well, I'm dumb. I'm dumb. There is an inherent 100 rent on every space. So if I build an apartment, like I'm going to build the apartment complex in this corner, that'll be a lot. There is an inherent rent. No free rent here. I'm not that kind of landlord. More tenants equals more rent. Absolutely. Yes, yes, yes. So I did. Okay, yeah. So I want to higher than, there we go. Okay, 6 is fine. Oh, land on the chest. What do we get? Just ooh! Landed on it. Nice. We up the value of the bakery. Okay. Dorm. When a special tenant appears, this property's tenants appear. I don't know what a special tenant is. This tile produces rent 5 times for each empty tile slot on this and adjacent tiles. Okay. I do want a farm somewhere. That could be pretty lit. Oh. At the end of a season, player's tile gains 5 base tenants. Sure, that's good early game probably. And an earthen tower. When player lands on this tile, tiles 1 to 2 away. I kind of want things that have more rent, but honestly, I'm going to just develop random tiles because I kind of want the farmhouse to do good. So now we need 1,000. Okay. Okay. I'm actually really addicted to this. This is a really fun game. RentPoly, do you rent thruples? Yeah, only people in polycules are allowed to to move it. Okay. I could, you know what? I'll go ahead and put the bakery down. This is gonna be just something I really want to land on because if I land on it, this space, it's gonna buff up any rent blueprints and it's gonna give me rerolls. So I'm gonna move. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna move here. This is where our farm's gonna go. We're gonna build the farm here because the farm produces rent 5 times for each empty tile slot on this and adjacent tiles. So we're gonna try to keep this corner. There's gonna be a farm. Blatant aromatic discrimination. Okay, we're gonna try to re-roll. Nice! Oh, that's just gonna get me all that money though, but okay. Hand stamp package. Obtain 1 out of 43 properties with hand stamp. Which is at the start of season, this blueprint gains 100. Oh, wait a minute. Interesting. Sure. So we're gonna hold on to this forever and ever. This property has additional tenants equal to the total tenants of all blueprints in hand. This property has one more tenant for each empty tile slot on the board. Sure. We'll eventually put that because that'll be good with the farmland or something like that. When discarding a blueprint with a stamp, apply that stamp to all blueprints without a stamp in hand. Wait, what? Wait a minute. What? Okay. This property also counts as a rent type property. Oh, I'm done. I rerolled the tool. I can't do the build. That's okay. That's okay. We'll put the bakery on the thing. Let's develop random slots here. Okay. All tiles have a 90% less rent every 2 turns, or no rent can be generated, produced, or collected on the first 3 turns. That's fine. Apparently because of a crime scene. That's fine with me. We're going to land on the farmhouse. Sure. I'm going to reroll. Nice! So that's upping the value of this bakery. I really want to just stack bakeries and commercial things on this one. Okay, reroll. Oh, yep. Land on our apartment building. I only need 100 more here, which I'm guaranteed to get. Nice. Okay. At the start of a season, if player has 0 credits, get 7 credits. When an item is sold or discarded, gain a credit. I think, honestly, I just am going to try to get more, develop more empty spaces. So we have made it to year 2 here. We need 2,500. I will re-roll. Sure. I will build the eco house over here. At the start of this season, this blueprint gains 150 rent and 2 tenants while in hand. I theoretically, you know what? I'll wait. I'll wait a little bit longer. That seems to be part of the build. Whatever. I'll move. I want a 5. I said I want a 5. Yeah! That farmland's working out here for us. Okay. Cement chunk at the start of the season. Obtain a copy of this tool when this tool is... Wait, what? I guess, though, that you could only have a max of 4 because you need to have room for a 5. I don't think I need that. You know what? I do want that. I want a bunch of empty spaces. So I'm going to buy cement chunk. At the start of each season, obtain a copy of this tool, and then we can just keep selling that. VIP club. This property has 1 more tenant per credits. Oh, pay to... Okay. Okay, yeah, pay to win build. And at the end of the year, double this property's rent. Okay, we'll also buy that. That sounds great to me. Okay. We need 5K here. Okay, that's fine moving here. We'll go ahead and immediately put down the VIP... No, sorry, the treehouse. At the end of year, double this property's rent. Actually, wait a minute. If I could already give it an extra 100 by landing here on the bakery, because that ups the value of these rents. I already won. Okay. I'm just going to sell... Yeah, sell the cement chunks. And an igloo. When a player lands on this tile, the tile gains base rent equal to the rent of this property. Sure. Okay, I'm going to try to hold on to our money for now. We need 10,000. It is scaling. Okay. Move. So I'm going to build the treehouse here. At the end of the year, double this rent's property. Or double this property's rent. Okay. I will re-roll. Yeah! Cash out on our farm. Reroll. And oh, baby, dude, we're upping the value of these things a lot. Okay, we got to build. We're going to sell the cement chunk. This VIP club has... Oh my gosh, this is actually a crazy build. Yeah, I think that's fine. Fruit shop, when rent is collected, lose 200. If this property's rent is 0. Oh, so it's like a temporary thing. When a tile slot is developed, gain 2 tenants. You know what? That could be good early on here. And now we're on our second winter. All tenants disappear at the end of turn 4. Or lose 10% of the quota each turn. Sure, all tenants disappear at the end of turn 4. What's the worst that could happen, right? Okay. Move. So I'm going to build... Yeah, when a tile slot is developed, gain 2 tenants. I'm going to re-roll. There's only 400 there. There's not a lot of tenant... Or not a lot of rent, whatever there. Re-roll. Re-roll. Oh, okay. Got a 1. Land on our apartment building. And I guess land on the chest. Re-roll. Re-roll. Yeah, baby! Okay, there's our 9,600. Okay. Okay. We'll land here. Wait a minute. If I don't have a way to get new tenants, did I just throw? I might have thrown. Wait. Okay, no. I just need to land on the farm. I'm a gamer. I'm such a gamer. Okay, we're gonna, before we do, we're gonna build the VIP club here. And the, Eco House. Actually, I should spread these out because both of those are bonkers OP. When a player lands on this tile, the tile gains base rent equal to the rent of this property. That's tenants. I'll just put a bakery here. Okay. I got so lucky. We almost lost the game there. I got lucky though. Okay, sell. Since it's Monopoly, does this game have a version of going to jail? I don't know, maybe. Obtain 1 out of 3 highway properties? Tenants on this tile move 2 tiles backwards each turn. Oh. Tenants on this tile move 3 tiles forward each turn. This property's tenants appear each turn. Wow. Okay. All tiles have 5% more rent. Okay. I think that's fine. And we are going to now start just developing a bunch of random slots, which is upping the tenants on that. Okay. So we need 20K. It is scaling up like crazy. So we want just empty farmland on this. So I'm going to re-roll. Love to land there. Oh my gosh. Okay, we'll move on this corner here. Start developing this. Eco House. This property has 1 more tenant for each empty tile on the slot. So we're going to want to build... So there's a lot of tenants. We need now more rent. When player lands on this tile... this tile gains base rent equal to the rent of this property. I mean, if anything, it's upping the rent, right? That would do a lot. 600 times 35 is going to be a lot more than 100 times 35. Okay. I will land on my 18K here. Absolutely. Oh my gosh. Let's go. Okay. Sell. Properties with the most rent gain 25 rent each turn. All tiles have 3 more base rent per tiles player moved after obtaining this tool. Interesting. Okay, VIP club. This property has more tenants per credits. When movement marker moves past this tile, a tenant appears on each tile the marker moved onto. When dice value is max value, this tile has 50% more rent for the season. I'll just develop a random slot, exit shop. 30K should be easy. 1, 2, 3. I'm trying to keep an eye on for high, oh, I meant to sell that. No, that was a discard, not a sell. Okay. Reroll. Love it. Land on the farm. Oh my gosh, 22,000 there. Easy peasy. Oh, start of the season. I'm dumb. Wait, fish shop, and then a fisherman appears? Which is when a player rerolls, collect 30% of accumulated rent on the tile. And the fisherman constantly moves. Okay. And a mall. When blueprints in hand gain rent or tenants, this property also gains that much. Interesting. That is a synergy with the one thing we have, but I think we're fine. 20% of accumulated rent is retained between turns. Honest, do I have? I don't know if I have accumulating rent. I'll restock one time. When anyone passes on this tile, it counts as landing. Which we have the fisherman. I'll actually try that. And we will develop a random slot. Okay. We need 40K here now. Seems like it would pay to unlock all the tiles. Yeah, we're trying to get that done here. The price just keeps going up and up. Okay, I'm going to move. And we're going to go ahead and build the fisherman. When a player rerolls, collect 30% of accumulated rent on the tile, and the fisherman constantly moves forward. So fisherman, and whenever anyone passes on this tile, it also counts as landing. Sure. Okay. We're going to move. We have a brick house. 1, 2, 3. Rent here is okay, this is it. This is the build. This is the plan. Right, we're going to build a highway forward. No. Well, actually, no, that could still be good. I was hoping to put it on the treehouse. I actually want the highway on this. I should have done the highway on that pavilion. I wish there was an undo, but that's on me. So this is just going to be a crap ton of tenants. Though, that seems to be temporary. I don't know, actually. This property has one more tenant per credits. But I want to put that on something that has a lot of value, though. So let's just... 1, 2, 3... Actually... Okay, that's... You know what? Yeah. We're going to move here. And I'm going to build the highway here. Though... The farm is actually irrelevant to the people. I'm trying to figure out where to move the people. Right? This is very interesting. I really like this game. Let's just go land here. Get all this money. Landing on a corner, but I want all of this to be blank. Right? This is our farmland. Reroll. Okay. So if I go here, where would... Okay, this is great. This is huge. When a player lands on this tile, the tile gains base rent equal to the rent of this property. The property has so many tenants. Yeah, this is where we're going to build the highway. Tenants on this tile will move forward 3 tiles every turn, and the property's tenants appear each turn. And a VIP club. This property has more tenants. So we built a VIP club and a highway, bumping them to this space, which has a outrageous amount of rent. And we will reroll. Okay, there we go. I'll land on the 43K. Woohoo! Okay, sell. This tiles without tenants produce rent 12 times each turn. I don't think that's a thing for our build. I think we just now want to keep developing spots. I'll do 2 per exit shop. Okay, 50K, and we're either going to lose 10% of quota each turn or lose 50% of collected rent each turn. I'll take that. Okay, land on the 18K. Sounds good to me. Reroll. I'll take the 10K. This will give me some more rerolls. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This highway, dude, there's 92 people crammed in an igloo and an eco house. And I've got plenty of rerolls to try to land on it. Yep, there we go. Oh my gosh. Okay, we got to build. Okay. Also, maybe I should get some food. These are consumables. Rent type properties on rent player's tile gain 50% more rent. Oh, nice. That seems permanent. At the end of every season, apply a random drink and a stamp. Apply stamp. Double the base tenants on all tiles. Farm field. When this property is built, build a copy of this on each empty tile slots on this and adjacent tiles. This property counts as 2 empty tile slots. Absolutely. And then we will develop 1 spot there. Okay. Reasons for the housing crisis simulator. So we need 100K here. We're in year 4 of 5. Okay, actually, I will land here and I will build a farm. Build farm fields. Okay. Reroll and just get 169K. Oh my gosh, that quarter is broken for us. Okay, sell. When a player lands on a tile with empty tile slots, this property's tenants appear on this tile. Okay, trailer house, because we do have several that will have only empties. And then I will buy another food. Rent type properties gain more rent. And then we will buy a slot, exit. We need 200K here. Okay, landing on this 20K. Yeah, sure, that'll give us some rerolls. I'll allow it. That farmland is so good. Also, yeah, I'll move here. And then we'll build a trailer house next to the highway too for more people to maybe get moving onto this obscene corner that we have. Okay, I'll land there. We get some more rerolls. That's okay. 264K over there. Okay, land. Oh my gosh. That quarter is so OP. Okay. Sure. Slot. Exit shop. 350K. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to eat both of these. We're going to up the rent of this igloo to an obscene degree. And, sure. Land there. Got the fisherman doing fisherman things, I suppose, here. 21K. It's all kind of built around this corner now. I'm not going to lie. Okay, we need to land on the corner. Reroll. Okay, I'll land there. That gives us more rerolls. 442K. Reroll. There we go. As long as I can land on my igloo eco house corner, we're happy. A cottage and a gardener appears, which when a gardener lands on a tile, it counts as a player landing on the tile. Wow. Okay. A cruise ship. When a player lands on this tile, the tile base tenants and this property's tenants appear on adjacent tiles. We'll sell. Let's get some more food. Rent type properties gain rent. I will just, develop 2 slots here. It's kind of playing actually Monopoly. People buying up entire portions of the board. Yeah, and then just trying to get people to land on it. Absolutely. Lose 10% of our quota each turn. Sure, we'll do that because we're hoping to just win immediately, right? That's kind of the build. We're going to up that corner too, even more. More rerolls. Reroll. Sure, we'll land on the farm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sure, I'll land on that. Gives us more rerolls. And 772K. Okay, baby. Okay, we got a good build here. Maybe we eventually should buy some better things, but... Okay, we're just gonna... New slot. Food. Mooncake. Develop a tile slot on the player's tile. That could be good. Okay. Oh, I've fully developed the whole board now. Start of the season, 1 fisherman appears on random tiles. When player rerolls, fisherman tile produces rent 4 times. You know what? I'll do that. I think End of season, player's tile gains 5 base tenants. All properties have 100 more rent. Oh, that was what was giving everything 100 rent. I don't think the game normally does that. All properties have 4 more tenants. I don't think I'm going to get rid of that and get miniature boat. Okay. And another food. Tenant type properties gain 4 tenants. Okay. We need a 1 million. This is the last year. We need 1 million here. Develop a tile. Oh, well that's, wait. Oh, well we don't actually need the mooncake anymore. Sure, we're just gonna buff the eco house tenants. Okay, this will give us some rerolls. Rerolls are very nice. And hopefully the fishermen and stuff like that will, okay, we'll land there, more rerolls. We'll, yeah, see, they're earning some of the, money sometimes. No. When rerolls, oh, okay. When I reroll, the fisherman gets the rent. Yeah, see, I earned some money. There's 700K. That's not the million we need yet. Oh, I don't know. We might not be scaling very well. Let's get this chest. Okay, reroll. There we go. Whoo, okay. Okay, this is a rare tool. When a special tenant appears on a tile, 1 more special tenant appears. All tiles have 7% more. I think I need to get some more things. Like, and I could sell this now. When rent is gained on this tile, double the amount gained. Oh, that would be good on that corner because that's a support. Restock. All tiles have 5% more rent per property destroyed after obtaining this tool. That's interesting. You know what? That could help us scale percents. Maybe we get rid of the cement chunk. Chainsaw. And I'm going to just buy cheap things to break. Okay, we might have killed part of the synergy, but... So, okay, first of all here, when rent is gained on this tile, double the amount. That is absurd. We're going to put that there. Okay, we're going to move here. I'm going to build a treehouse, and I'm going to destroy the treehouse, and I'm going to build the butcher, and I'm going to destroy the butcher, and I'm going to build a rental house, and I'm going to destroy the rental house, and I'm going to build a vegetable shop, and I'm going to destroy the vegetable shop. So we are now at a 1.2x multiplier here in terms of all tiles having that much more rent. But we'll reroll, land on the farm. That's fine with me. Once again, the entire build is about this corner, so... Okay, land there, get more rerolls. Yes, got a 1! Okay, we need to land on that again here, though. Reroll, big numbers. Big numbers. Just gotta land on it again here. Nope, reroll. Yes! Okay, we're so close to winning the game. Okay. I think we just keep doing that, honestly. I think... We're just gonna buy cheap things to murder. Okay. We need 2 million now. Okay. I'm going to build a beach house and a pavilion. And destroy. And destroy. And build a fruit shop and destroy the fruit shop. Being a very destructive landlord. Okay, some more rerolls. Sure, as long as we can land. Oh my gosh, it's already worth 2.5 million. Reroll. Yes! Okay, I think we only need winter now to win. Okay. Oh, I also should buy another one of these. Tiles 1 to 2 spaces away have more rent multiplier. Okay, I'll buy the cheap thing. Restock. All tiles have 10% more rent per turn spent this season. We will buy that. And bam, bam, 2 more things to sell. Okay, this is it, I think. So either double the quota or all tiles have less base rent. I wish it let me look at the board right here. There's no way to look at the board. I don't know. Double quota? Yeah, I think that was the play. Need 6 million though. We'll see how it goes. Okay, move so we can just get the, build the igloo, build the ski house, destroy, build the convenience store, destroy, treehouse. Yeah, I'm gonna just destroy literally everything. Everything but that corner is getting destroyed right now. We're gonna land, get the chest. Reroll. Oh, I think the fish. Oh, the fisherman. The fisherman. I think there's a fisherman over there. I just can't see. And he took all the money. That's probably okay. Fine, right? I don't actually know. Reroll. Okay. Oh God. Oh geez. I need 1.1 more million. Okay. All I gotta do is land on it. Reroll. No! Okay. Just start destroying everything. Destroy. I have to get lucky. That's 10K. I have no more rerolls. 88K. No! Okay, this gives me rerolls. No! Oh, we were so close. Local man with all eggs in single basket wonders how they all broke at once. Oh, yeah, because I got the extra rerolls, but I didn't have any extra movements. Oh, man. Well, this is a fun game. I would love to potentially do more of this in the future. Honestly, this was way more fun than I was expecting. I think there's genuinely quite a lot of content here. Apparently, I don't know if this means mastered or 5. I don't know, but like this is all of the buildings, right? We haven't even seen like half of them. In terms of the tools, dang, there's a lot of content in this game. I'm actually very impressed. Normally, like, you know, some of these like indie roguelikes, we'll play them, we'll look at the compendium, and like after 1 or 2 runs, we'll already have seen 80% of the content. I don't even think we've seen like 20% of the content in this game. Also, I'm assuming we did not unlock. Oh, we did unlock Celebrity. Has the ability to move tenants from adjacent tiles to Celebrities tile. Tools trigger twice. Inventor has fewer inventory slots though. Interesting. What else we got? Those are all the other ones that we unlocked. The streamer rolls 4D dice. Streamer has the ability to roll an extra dice each season, though. Interesting. Man, okay. Well, I gotta say, yeah, RentPoly here, very interesting. Very deep. The tutorial was really fast. It you know, I'm sure we misplayed a little bit probably, but it was really fun. So let us know if you want to see more of this, because this is cool. And there we go. So man, I knew I wanted to check this game out because I love checking out any roguelike that has a really interesting premise, you know, turning any game into a roguelike or anything like that. So I knew I wanted to try this out, but once I actually got into it, I realized how much depth there actually is. And it can be a little bit overwhelming at first, but the tutorial that we played offline was really good, and you know, it's surprisingly more simple than it even appears. So I would love to do more videos on this game. Let me know if you want to see more, and if so, what character you might want to see us play. But it's just so much fun to show off all these crazy new games and roguelikes and stuff. So hope you enjoyed as much as me. Make sure you subscribe or ring that bell like the big boy YouTubers say to be notified if we do some more RentPoly. Otherwise, I'm sure there'll be some awesome stuff on the screen right next to me. And if you're going to be grinding out some RentPoly on your own, and I wish you luck. I'll see you all next time.